Okay, welcome back. I want to take you through two-color Italian or two-color longtail cast-on. This is going to create a similar nice cast-on edge like you did with your one color. And that's your example of one color. So you remember we had the two strands coming off and we put fingers through to cast on in one color. Okay, and to do that we had to create the long tail. With the two color cast on, it's not as important that you create the tail because you've got two colors, two balls of wool, and you'll be working from both, so they create your tail automatically for you. But you do need to attach them together to start with. So if we're going for two color long tail cast on as another alternative, and one that is quite useful for beginning stitches like brioche where you're working in two different colors right from the start, then what you need to do is you create your slip knot using both colors to start with. Okay, so you've got your slip knot in both colors and you're going to place that on your needle. And again, I remind you that if you want to keep this a little bit looser, then you can double up your needles and have two needles together like that to cast on. And if you want to see that in action, then it would be really useful for you to maybe have a look at Patricia Cantos's diagram. She uses double needles in order to make sure that you have a nice loose cast on. Okay, so you've slip knotted your two colors together onto your needle, and then you've got two strands already. Okay, so just like you did with your one color, you're going to separate those two strands with your index finger and your thumb, and you're going to bring your needle down between them to create your bunny ears. But you can see you've got the light color on the index finger and the dark color on your thumb. You just need to try and keep those in the same order throughout the process, and I often like to have my light color on my index finger, but your light color or the index finger color will also be your first stitch. So you do that doing the same method that you've been taught before. So with the first three strands, you go under the first one, over two, and pull the third one through to create your stitch. So that is exactly like your one color, and that is your first stitch. This slip knot does not count as an initial stitch. That's your first stitch, the light color. Okay, and then you bring the same thing, bring your bunny ears down again. This time, to get the dark color, you're going to work in reverse. So you're going to go under, and this is slightly less natural, so it feels a bit more awkward, but under the fourth strand, over the second, over and under the third to bring it through. So it's exactly the same process, but in reverse to get your dark color. Okay, and then you go back to your light color. Let's try that again. Go back to your light color, there we go, to get that one on, and then your dark color comes through the back, the fourth strand, under, over the third, but pulling the third through. Okay, and then your light one, under, over two, pull through, your dark, under the back, over, under, through, light, under, over, through. So it's the same, but depending on the direction that you are going, you're picking up your light or your dark color, like that. Okay, so you can see how you got a light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. And you carry on that way until you feel you've got enough stitches, as the pattern dictates, or as you desire. Just remember you're pulling the third one through. And then coming through the back, the fourth strand, over the second, over and under the third to pull it through. Yeah, light and dark. And once you again develop the muscle memory and the finger memory, then this will become more natural for you, and it will be faster than single cast on, but also really importantly, it allows you to cast on 2 colors at one time and start with a double color edge right from the beginning. And as I said, that will be really important in stitches like brioche, where you want to work alternating colors right from the very beginning of your work. And it provides you with a nice tidy cast on edge, just like the other one. Okay, and again, mine seems to be a bit tight, but I'm used to working with it quite tight. But if you want to, you can always add another needle in between in order to double it up and make it a bit of a looser cast on. Have a go, give it a try, let us know how you get on, and we hope to see you back here soon at Knit 101 with Tecstiliau Cymru. Speak to you soon. Enjoy. Mwynhau.